Hello beautiful people, today we are trying out the Anastasia Beverly Hills, what is this called, Luminous foundation. I've worn this once before for about half an hour and then I took my makeup off. I literally just wanted to see the colour match. Yeah, so today we're going to give this a full wear test. I'm going to do half my face with a brush, half my face with a sponge and see. Let's see. Let's just pop my hair back. My skin is, I used to say combo oily. It's drying out ever so slightly and now I'm starting to like think that it's more normal combo. It's changing. I've noticed as I'm getting older my skin's changed a lot. Yeah, I'm not as oily as I used to be, which now I'm just like, who am I, what am I? So I've done my usual skin prep. I'm going to go in with my Huda Beauty Water Jelly Primer. This is my current favourite and as you can see I'm literally halfway through it. If you would like to know about my eyes, I do have a video on this eye look. It is testing out Attitude Cosmetics. So check that out. I don't know if this is going to be up before that video or it'll be the one after. But they're going to be sister videos basically. One and then the other. My chest. So it is, can you see that? 10.18. This foundation is expensive, not gonna lie. It is an expensive foundation, but honestly I'm blaming Missa. She made me want to do this. So I'm gonna go in with, let's go with one pump and then build up as we go. I'm gonna do a sponge on this side. We all know I'm not a fan of sponges, but I do have you guys. I think this was like £43 this foundation. Now I do get 20% off on Look Fantastic now. I do have a code, it'll be in the link, be in the description box below. So that made this foundation a lot less expensive than full price. Does anybody else have these little hairs just here? Okay, so one pump started to even me out, but it's not done a whole lot. But it does look quite nice on the skin. It looks skin-like. So let's go in with another. Did I say I have 130N? When I swatched this on my hand, it looked quite pink. But then on my face, it looks neutral. I don't know. Maybe I was having an off day. But yeah, I bought this because it made me up Missa. She loves this foundation. And yeah, here we are. Okay, typically I don't do more than 2 pumps of foundation for a full face using a brush. So the fact that I've done 2 pumps with a sponge and done half of my face and I can still see like things popping through does worry me just a little bit. I'm going to go in with a 3rd pump, especially considering this foundation is like £43. You would expect more, and this is supposed to be a full coverage foundation. This on my jawline will not go bad. It's nice if you don't have particularly problematic skin. I reckon 3 pumps would do your, maybe 4 pumps to do your full face. For me, on a sponge, it is a no-go. So let's go in with my brush, Morphe Y6 as always. Start off with 1 pump. Let's see how far this goes. 1 pump with a brush is giving me the same coverage as 3 with a sponge. That's ridiculous. I'm gonna go in with another pump just to build this up further, and they have really tiny little pumps. I was asked the other day, how do you stop your nose getting cakey? Minimal product, use whatever is left on your brush or your sponge after you've done the rest of your makeup on your nose. Honestly, the less product on there to break down, the less it is going to break down and the less obvious it's going to be when you break down. I'm going to do a whole video because there is a few tips and tricks, but number 1, use as little product on your nose as humanly possible. Okay, so 3 pumps on this side, 2 pumps on this side. This has more coverage than this. I am going to just hit this just to even it out a little bit, but I mean, it's 88. It's like, let me double check. I'm pretty sure it's like £43 for this foundation. Obviously, I didn't pay that much, but that is a lot of money on a foundation that's... I get better coverage from like my Wet n Wild. I'm not gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Like what? Yeah. So this is a £43 foundation, 30ml. Can we see this? Hold on. That shade. There are a lot of very Caucasian shades where like we need like at least another line of darker shades at least. But the darkest is very dark and the lightest is very light, so that's good, I guess. So you can get it on ClearPay for payments of £10.75. Lay-by 6 payments of £7.15, or Open Pay, I've never heard of that, 5 payments of £8.60. And it says the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation has gone above and beyond, giving you more than you could possibly ask for. Not only is it water resistant, it is also flashback free and long wearing, providing medium coverage all day long. I could have sworn this was supposed to be full coverage. Okay, so this is definitely a medium coverage. Mr. Rose says it's full coverage. I do not agree, on my skin at least. With a velvety consistency, the liquid both buildable and easy to blend, melting effortlessly into the skin. I do agree. Thanks to light reflecting particles, the formula is dewy at first. Not really. Where am I? Dewy at first, but dries to a matte finish with a hint of luminosity. The weightless nature of this foundation makes it feel like a second skin, and it is also It is also good on its own, that you won't need a setting powder. This foundation will quickly become your best friend, blurring imperfections without caking or masking your skin's natural radiance. Housed in a sleek glass bottle and designed is simple yet classy, suitable for sensitive skin, clinically ophthalmologist and dermatologist tested, non-comedogenic, free from gluten and alcohol, and is also vegan. Okay, it does sit down nice. I do not feel like I need to powder. It says it's dewy. I don't agree. I think it's more of a satin skin-like finish. Yes, there is a little bit of shine on my skin, but nothing wild. It's not anything, you know, out of this world. Dewy. Honestly, I get better coverage from like my Wet n Wild Photo Focus, and that's like £5. This is not covered. This is not covered. I have texture around my mouth that I can very clearly see, which with other foundations I'm not seeing. So there's that. I'm gonna go and do the rest of my makeup pretty quick. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I'm not doing brows because I'm waiting on another product to be delivered today so that I can test that out. That'll be the Lime Crime Bushy Brow Pen. So I'm just gonna finish off my face, and then I guess literally I'm literally using a W7 concealer with this. I'm actually going to with more concealer than I normally would with like my other foundations. Like, what is happening? Okay, base is on. I literally did cream bronzer, concealer, blush, a couple of fake freckles just across the top of my nose, a little bit of powder just because I always powder. I didn't really feel like I needed to, but I did want to stay true to what I usually do, so I have powdered just a little bit, no highlight. I did my eye, finished off my eyes, and then I did Beauty Bay scrunchie. I'll leave a link to all the products that I've used down in the description box, as well as my codes and stuff. But yeah, this is what it's like at the minute. It does have a sheen still, even though I've powdered, so that's nice. It is 11:15. I'm gonna keep this on as late as I possibly can without falling asleep wearing this. Makeup, I will do a check-in. I'm hoping minimum like 12-hour mark. I will do this literally like, and then like wash my face and go to bed. So I'm gonna keep this on as late as humanly possible for you guys. I'm only starting late because I had to do my eyes first, but yeah, let's see how this goes. Honestly, it looks really nice now that I've like got all my other products on, but I'm still not massively impressed for the price. Like, I bought it because Missa hypes it up so much, and I can see why. She has amazing skin. She's not acne prone. She doesn't have texture. I know she complains about the lines on her forehead, but that's nothing in my opinion. But for someone like me who has texture and acne scarring and like real things to cover, this just doesn't, I don't think is worth the money so far. Let's see about the staying power.
One eternity later.
Okay guys, so it is 22:11. I've had this foundation on for a good 12 hours now. Honestly, I just want to take my makeup off and face plant my bed. I've had a very busy day filming. I filmed 4 videos. This is like the 5th part that I filmed today. Technically like 5 videos in one day. That is a lot. This lash is not even sticking down anymore. I've not done any touch-ups. I did put a little bit of powder through my brows, which if you watch my Lime Crime Bushy Brow Pen video you will see. I added some cream blush to my cheeks, which you will see on my April glossy box unboxing, but I've not done anything else. Oh, and I touched up my lipstick about half an hour ago, just so that I could film, but I've not done anything to like my skin. Honestly, I'm actually quite like, I'm looking at the mirror now, which is just below my camera. It is a bit away from me, but my skin looks really nice. It's got a little bit of dew on the sides of my nose, like the cheek area, and then a little bit like here, and a little bit on my chin. But honestly, like, this looks good. Like, this looks really good. Let me have a closer look. Okay, I need to take this lash off because it is holding on for dear life. Let's just take these off. Oh my gosh, my eyes feel so much better already. Okay, so my chin is looking a little bit cakey, and like it's broken down a little bit. Same as well on my top lip. But everywhere else looks really nice. From a distance, my mouth area looks fine, but it's definitely not. I've not had a mask on yet today. I've not left my house. Somehow I have makeup on this piercing ball. I've not left my house today, so I've not had a mask on, so that cannot have affected this area. This still is just like, yeah, I'm here, I'm chilling. My cheeks look really nice. Like, my cheeks look really, really, really nice. Both sides. Like I said, I didn't put any highlight on. There is a little bit on the end of my nose, but again, if you watch my glossy box unboxing, you'll see me put it on there and there. My chin looks really nice. It's not accentuated any texture anywhere except for my chin and my top lip. So yeah, I'm a little bit confused. I don't think that this is as full coverage as it is made out to be by multiple people. Like, Missa does say that it's full coverage on her, and I get that. Like, she's got almost perfect skin, so in comparison to me, I have very different skin. She loves it, and I get why she does and why people with good skin do, but £43 for a 30ml bottle of foundation, which honestly I've got better like coverage from a £5 foundation that lasts just as well, if not better. Is £43 worth it? I don't think so, honestly. I will continue to wear it, but I will keep in mind that it breaks down on my mouth area. My cheeks and my forehead look good, so hopefully if I wear this again, my chin and my upper lip will look nice too. I will keep in mind that it is not full coverage, that it is a medium coverage, and maybe just take steps to protect the longevity on my in this area. Basically, I think it's overpriced for what it is, honestly. I think you're paying for the name and the fact that it's a nice glass bottle, but again, I've got cheap £5 foundations that are in a glass bottle, so is the glass bottle really worth that much extra? Probably not. I think you're literally paying just for that, for the name. You are paying for the fact that it's Anastasia Beverly Hills, ABH. You're paying for the branding, the name, the people in the company. You're not paying, I don't think, you're not paying really for the quality. You're paying to be like, oh, look what I'm using. Like I said, I will continue to wear this, but it's not going to be like my holy grail. It's not going to be my go-to. I will pull this out at random. Basically, if you see it, cool. If you don't, then it's cool too. Yeah. If you have great skin, I think you're going to love this. If you've got nice skin, you're going to love this. If you've got imperfections and texture, I don't think you are. If you're oily, I don't think you're gonna like this either. Yeah, that is as good as you're gonna get, honestly. Like, that's all I can say about this. I have nothing else. I'm like trying to rack my brain, like, is there anything else I need to say about this foundation? Honestly, there isn't. It's meh. It's okay, it's not great, it's not terrible. It's just kind of like middle of the road foundation. I do like how like my cheeks and my forehead look, but I can get this with a £5 foundation. Like, saving myself a lot of money. What's that, like £38 I can save if I just go with my Wet n Wild photo focus, like, which, oh, it's just a beautiful foundation. So yeah, that is everything for today's video. I'm gonna take my makeup off, finally, and I'm going to face plant my bed. I cannot wait to take my contacts out. If you would like to become a coffee bean and join my Patreon, there is a link down below. There is also a link to this foundation, and other products that I've used today will be down in the description box below. My discount codes will be down there, and yeah, what can we say? Put a black love heart emoji down below so I know that you got to the end of the video. Thank you so much, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.